Thousands of people watching a tragedy unfold in real time. Armand involved in criminal activities that led to his arrest. But he already transferred everything to Tiffany's name. His criminal activities made him a target for asset seizure. He needed someone clean, someone trusted, someone who'd wait for him. When I get out, baby, we'll be set. Just hold it down for me.
So basically, he entrusted his money and, his resources that he had, which were illegal, by the way, which was illegal, right? Not condoning that. But he transferred ownership of all his stakes and ownerships into this woman. And then while he's away, she goes off to get a whole new man and turn that dirty money into clean money and then throw him to the wayside. And you knew who he was before you did all that. You knew who he was when you got knocked up on. You knew who he was when you knew he was in prison, locked up this entire time while your son is aging every single year. And you still chose to do this.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. You understand?
What's going on, family? Hope everybody having a blessed day. I know I am. Today was a pretty long and productive, fruitful day for your boy. You dig? Hope everybody is having a blessed day and you got that workout in, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get to work. What's up, family? It's your host with the most. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. I'm giving you another dose of high vibrational content today. We're going over this crazy story with this woman. Her name is Tiffany Wade. So from what I know, pretty much, not gonna go too much into it, we're gonna watch it together. She pretty much was unalived because she ran off with some, drug dealer slash gangster, money or whatnot, and she was supposed to be holding him down. But what happens next will shock y'all, bro. And this is a lesson to be learned for everybody. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Bro, don't take something that's not yours, bro, because what goes around comes around. And man, she got hers, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, bro. But let's go ahead and dive into the clip. You did.
I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing in my face before I kill a nigga. That's what I'm telling you, because that's my mindset. I was over.
Everybody want to be seen, but me, if I catch the right play, you'll never see me again. Those words appeared on Tiffany Wade's Instagram just hours before gunshots rang out in a North Philadelphia barbershop. October 7th, 2023. A mother of 3 posted her last story at 11:47 a.m. By 2:04 p.m., she was pronounced dead. This is what happens when property deeds get signed in desperation, when threats become promises, when a 7-year-old boy watches his mother take her last breath. I am a psychopath. You ain't making it out of Philly. Those weren't empty words from Armand Hilton. They were a countdown. 3 businesses built from nothing. Properties worth everything. A woman who refused to give them back, and a man who'd already spent years in prison planning what he'd do when he got out. From Chester to Philadelphia, from prison cells to luxury boutiques, from Muslim prayers to murder scenes. This is the story of Tiffany Wade, known online as Niala the Blueprint. A registered nurse, a businesswoman, a mother, and the ex-husband who made sure her success story ended in blood. Welcome to True Crime Anatomy. To our amazing subscribers, thank you for being with us. May you and your loved ones remain safe.
I lost my mind. I was only drunk because I didn't have no food. Nobody cared that I didn't have food. Y'all just kept giving me Patron.
Because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was to talk to nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that on my level. She ain't do nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around me.
And you've been bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
Born June 17th in Coatesville, Pennsylvania, Tiffany Wade came from a devoted Muslim family. By 20 years old, she'd already earned her nursing license, an achievement that would have made any parent proud. But Tiffany wasn't content with just one success. Online, she built a different identity. Niala.
Bro, y'all, man, come on, bro. Like, this shit is just crazy. Like, look at this shit, man. Bro, don't let the glam, makeup, and all that shit, bro, and lifestyles and money, bro, go to people's head, bro, because that's what happens, bro. I was talking about this shit earlier today. Money doesn't do anything but make you more of the thing that you already are. Look at her. Look how she's dressing. She dressing more promiscuous. She putting hella glam and makeup on. I'm not saying she's ugly or nothing like that, but you can just tell, like, she's hungry. She's hungry for that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? The lights, camera, actions, the cars, the bags, shopping sprees, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she was willing to do whatever to get that lifestyle, and she was willing to put him under the bus to get there. But the thing is, bro, she went all about the wrong way. You are a registered nurse, so you make good money, and if you just stay down till you came up, you could have built up your own money and just took that money separate from his money and broke away from him and did the right way, and maybe you still would be alive to this day, man. Like, man, this shit is sad, bro. Now that little boy ain't got a father or a mother. Let's move on.
Amor, the blueprint. 3 businesses carried her name. Kisses Care Home Care, where she managed healthcare services. Kisses Amor Extensions, selling luxury hair. And Seasoned Kisses, her newest venture. Every morning, she'd post reminders for her followers to read the Quran. Every evening, she'd upload videos of her latest purchases.
I love dealing with a rich bitch. Cause she gonna trick and we gonna trick bigger.
A woman of ambition, always motivating her followers to not give up, to continue pushing. She'd lost her mother. Her father was all she had left with her 3 children that depended on her. The eldest daughter, mature beyond her years, the middle child, and the youngest, a 7-year-old boy whose father was Armand Hilton. Armand Hilton, 44 years old, Chester, Pennsylvania. His name appeared in court records, kidnapping, robbery, weapons charges, the kind of man whose associates feared him and whose enemies avoided him. He was the father of Tiffany's youngest son. Once her husband, now her biggest threat. Then there was the new man, the one Tiffany planned to marry, the one whose existence would push Armand over the edge. Her father watched from the sidelines, worried but powerless. Her online followers saw the glamorous posts, but also the screenshots of threats she shared. Thousands of people watching a tragedy unfold in real time. Armand involved in criminal activities that led to his arrest. But he already transferred everything to Tiffany's name. His criminal activities made him a target for asset seizure. He needed someone clean, someone trusted, someone who'd wait for him. When I get out, baby, we'll be set. Just hold it down for me.
So basically, he entrusted his money and, you know, his resources that he had, which were illegal, by the way, which was illegal, right? Not condoning that. But he transferred ownership of all his stakes and ownerships into this woman. And then while he's away, she goes off to get a whole new man and turn that dirty money into clean money and then throw him to the wayside. And you knew who he was before you did all that. You knew who he was when you got knocked up on. You knew who he was when you knew he was in prison, locked up this entire time while your son is aging every single year. And you still chose to do this. See, this is a sad story, but at the same time, I don't really feel too bad for guys because, man, you go out there and you touch that flame, man, or that hot ass iron, bro. You bound to get man, listen, bro. You bound to get bit, bro. You bound to get bit. You playing with fire and shit, bro. Like, bro, y'all gotta do better, bro. Like, y'all be thinking these people won't crash out, especially men, bro. They will, fam. They will. For the right one, they gonna crash out, bro. Like, y'all keep thinking it's a game, bro. But these stories come up every single day, bro.
She agreed. What choice did she have? Mother of his child, his wife. In their community, you stand by your man. But years change people. Tiffany discovered she was good at business. The properties generated income. She learned to manage, invest, grow. By the time Armand expected to return to his empire, she'd built her own. Armand never imagined betrayal. In his mind, the story was simple. Do the time. Come home to his woman. reclaim his properties, live happily ever after. He thought she'd wait, thought she'd stay loyal, thought she understood her role, temporary caretaker, not owner. But Tiffany cut him off completely. Changed locks, sold properties, blocked his calls, started fresh with another man. In Armin's world, that wasn't just betrayal, it was theft of the highest order. Now he runs, a fugitive haunted by his own expectations. He gave her everything, trusting she'd give it back. Instead, she showed him what trust really costs.
Networking events, TLC, Kisses Zooms, Kisses kitchen classes, Kisses boutiques, Kisses shapers, Kisses sex toys, lofty kisses, event spaces, Kisses extensions, Hempley kisses, Kisses dip. Y'all went crazy over that dip. Kisses seasonings, Kisses brunch, Kisses home care and real estate. And she still finds time to give back. And her charitable contributions and self-motivation only adds to how special of a person she is.
Including one viewer in Chester who saw every designer bag as theft, every smile as mockery, every success as betrayal.
Bro, hold on, bro. You see him? Look at him. He looked like a crash out. Just look at him. Bro, he looked like a crash out. And you gonna play with this man? Bro, these fees, bro, y'all bold, bro. Y'all be thinking y'all could just do anything, bro. This shit is not going, bro. Just look at him, bro. He like a crash out. And you chose this.
Bag as theft. Every smile as mockery. Every success as betrayal. She often used her social media not just to show her lifestyle, but to share deep, reflective thoughts, messages that hinted at personal struggles and lessons learned. In one post, she wrote, "Every storm is not a test from God. Some storms are from the choices you made." In other words, what that post is a guilty conscience. She knows what she did, and she knows that her time is running thin. That's pretty much what it was, bro. She knew, just like Tupac, right? And some of his songs you will see leading up to his death, he spoke on his death. He literally spoke it into existence. I believe that he actualized, realized, and picturized his death, and he even spoke it to existence. And she did the same thing here with this post. Everybody want to be seen, but me, if I catch the right play, you'll probably never see me again. And prior to that, what did it say? It said something about the storm. Hold on. It said something about the storm or whatnot. Hold on, we finna see right. Struggles and lessons learned. In one post, she wrote, "Every storm is not a test."
Yeah, every storm is not a test from God. You know what I'm saying?
From God. Some storms are from the choices you made.
See? Some storms are from the choices you made. What choice were you referring to, Tiffany?
In another, she said, "The illusion of options really got y'all out here fumbling genuine people." A clear nod to how easily people take others for granted. She also posted, "I'm being humble right now, but eventually everyone gotta pay for what he did." Through these posts, she wasn't just flaunting her wins. She was motivating her followers to push harder, to live better, and to recognize their worth. She had been living in peace, thriving, glowing, rebuilding her life. Until that one day came. The day Armand was released from prison. That day changed everything. Deep down, she knew her past wasn't finished with her. She knew the kind of man he was, how dangerous he could be.
You heard that? She knew what kind of man he was. And it still didn't matter. Let's continue. We're almost done.
And from that moment on, she lived in fear. Her online presence stayed strong, but behind the scenes, she was constantly looking over her shoulder. She became more vigilant, more cautious. Because Armin didn't stay silent for long. He started reaching out to her, at first just trying to get her attention. But then it escalated into full-blown threats. Violent, chilling messages that showed just how far gone he was. In one conversation, he raged.
About you, I snap on it because I look at you different. Why the fuck did you worry about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was to talk to nigga, she'll tell you that.
I would never talk to that bitch. That bitch ain't on my level. She ain't the fuck nothing to me. And she never been in my circle. She never been around that. And know that bitch.
And you've been bringing it up again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You married this nigga, I'm blowing his fucking head off on everything I love. I'm going back to prison on every. I ain't give a fuck about that. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go in and do it. Stop throwing it in my face. All right. I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill the nigga. This is what I'm telling you, because that's my mindset. I will go there.
In another message read, I'ma get it done. If you ever thought you was gonna get away with trying to play me like you did, bitch, you don't know who the fuck I am. I'm a psychopath. I don't want to wish. I will do it. I will get it done. That's what you don't understand about me. He continued, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you do. You ain't making it out of Philly. That boy is the only reason you're still walking around. So you better thank my son and Allah. You're miserable. I'm happy. I just want you to pay. And you're going to before I leave this country. Tiffany didn't hide these threats. She posted the conversation.
Bam. He made her a promise. You are not leaving Philly. And I'm not leaving this country until I have your head on a platter. Because I feel so betrayed. I've invested so much in you. I put so much energy, time, emotions into you. And I even gave you a child. And I did all this time thinking you're going to stick by me. And you just went off and just dropped me for another. See, guys, this is what people would do, bro. Like, people would do this, bro. Like, it's just people in general, man. Like, for real. They'll leave you for something they feel like is better, bro. But I'm going to be real with you, bro. Everything that glitters ain't gold, my dude. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Leave that shit where it's at. Sometimes we be thinking like, oh, man, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had what he had, or I wish these circumstances were different. Yeah, you say that now, but you don't know what have to trade in to have that position. You don't know what you'll have to do. You may have to do something very low vibrational and very evil, and conniving to achieve what you want. And then also, what about maintaining it? You may have to continuously put negative energy, low vibrational energy to maintain this thing. It could be something as simple as a car or a home or or a position in a company. The way you earn your money, like the whole OnlyFans movement, right? Like that shit's it's all costing you deeply. It's costing your spirituality and your mental health, bro. Like, bro, that shit takes a toll on you, fam. Let's move on.
Conversations online, letting the world see the kind of fear she was living with. Some people said he was just bitter, unable to move on while she had, but others believed there was more to her posts than just venting. She was warning people. She was documenting her truth. Maybe even leaving breadcrumbs, just in case, because she knew exactly what kind of danger was coming. And yet she still tried to live, still tried to love, still tried to inspire, until the day he made good on every one of those threats. North Philadelphia, the 2500 block of West Lehigh Avenue. In this neighborhood, barbershops aren't just for haircuts. They're where men gather, where news travels, where everyone knows everyone. Platinum Cuts sat between a check-cashing store and a corner deli. Just another storefront in a city where violence claimed 514 lives in 2023. 40 minutes away in Chester, Armand Hilton moved through familiar streets. Chester and Philadelphia, close enough to share crime, far enough to hide in. Saturday, October 7th, 2023, 7 a.m. Tiffany woke in her Philadelphia home. The same routine, prayers first, then coffee, then checking overnight orders for her hair extension business. Breakfast with her 3 children. The eldest helped with the youngest. Normal family chaos. A client needed home care services for their elderly mother. Another wanted premium hair extensions for a wedding. Her final Instagram story. Stay focused. Your time is coming. Cut out distractions. She had no idea she was posting her last moment. 12:30 p.m. Come on, baby. Time for your haircut. Her 7-year-old son climbed into the car. Just another Saturday errand.
That's another thing too, guys. I feel like this woman really got caught up and was very predictable because she was so enticed by the lifestyle and the glam and social media and the presence and likes, comments, and all that shit, bro. So you're literally documenting everything, bro, in real time. You're not even smart enough to just be like, hey, if I'm gonna post this, let me post this later on. Let me record it for now and post it for tomorrow, or schedule it to release 2 days or a week from now. So it's like people aren't able to catch up with you. By the time they see the post, you're long gone. So it's harder for people to pinpoint where you're at all times. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the reason why her man was able to find her, or I'm sorry, her ex was able to find her, right? Because it's just like, you post everything online public for everybody to see. Even you're even and guys too. This is another thing I've seen too. Don't be airing out your text messages online for everybody to see. But in this case, I would say that it's okay for her to do what she did in a sense, like a little bit, because he was threatening her. He was talking about killing her. So at least it's fine posting that, because at least if people know who it is and you do get hurt, or an event that, possibly, hopefully, before you get caught up, what I'm saying, by this individual, somebody can at least catch him, what I'm saying, or somebody can at least be on the lookout for you, so you can at least have a fighting chance to get away, you know what I mean? So like, just keep that in mind, bro. But I think that social media, her wanting to post everything online, her put her whole life on blast, is the reason why she was able to get caught, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's how he ultimately found her at that motherfucking barbershop, bro. Because if that's your son, and y'all familiar with that barbershop in that area, bro, because he knew the whole area. He know that whole city pretty much like the back of his hand, right? Because he run the streets. So I think that's what got her caught and killed ultimately. And that shit is sad, bro. Like, now your son just, man, god damn, bro.
Platinum Cuts was 15 minutes away, driving down Broad Street, then turning onto Lehigh Avenue, the same route she'd taken dozens of times. She arrived at 1:15, parking outside the barbershop.
Just look at her. Just look at her, guys. You see, she's full of herself. She can't stop flicking the hair that don't even grow out her own fucking scalp. She can't stop playing with it. She just doing this shit the whole time. You see what I'm saying? That social media shit, bro, it gets to your head, bro. I'm telling you. That shit worse than drugs. I'm telling you.
Security cameras on the corner captured her arrival. Her son jumped out, excited. He loved haircut days. Inside Platinum Cuts, the familiar smell of hair products and aftershave, barbers nodding hello. Her son climbing into the chair, cape wrapped around his small shoulders. Other customers chatting about the Eagles game. Normal Saturday barbershop talk. Tiffany scrolled her phone, responding to messages about hair orders. At 1:45 p.m., the doorbell chimed. Someone entering. She didn't look up at first. A familiar voice, Tiffany, she recognized. Terrified she become, she looked up. Armand Hilton stood in the doorway. 2 shots, one to her torso, one to her head. He wasn't there to have a conversation. He told her he will come for her one day, and that is exactly why he was there. The gunshots echoed through Platinum Cuts barbershop. For a moment, nobody moved. The clippers stopped buzzing. Conversations died mid-sentence. Then a child's scream cut through the silence. High, desperate, primal. "Mommy, mommy!" Her son screamed from the barber chair, their 7-year-old son, cape still around his neck, watching his mother fall. Armand turned, running, leaving his own child's cries behind. She knew he was looking for her. She posted his threats publicly. Why didn't she leave Philadelphia? Why did she stay where he could find her? Was it courage? Was it defiance? Or was it something else? The belief that he wouldn't really do it, not in front of their son? 1:49 p.m., first 911 call. Someone just shot a woman. Platinum Cuts on Lehigh. There's blood everywhere. She's not moving. Her kid is here. The shooter just walked out. Black male, 40s, heading east. Within minutes, West Lehigh Avenue filled with sirens. Police cars, ambulances, fire trucks, the entire block shut down. Paramedics worked on Tiffany Wade. 2 gunshot wounds, one to the torso, one to the head. Blood pooled on the barbershop floor while her son watched, still wearing the haircut cape. The paramedic looked at his partner and shook his head. Time of death, 2:04 p.m., October 7th, 2023. Tiffany Wade, known as Tiffany, was gone. Homicide detectives arrived. Yellow tape stretched across the barbershop entrance. Evidence markers placed next to shell casings. Photographers documented every angle. Detective Raymond Martinez, 20 years on the force.
That's pretty much the end of it, guys. Man, this shit is ridiculous. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm Tino, your host. This was another video bringing you a dose of high vibrational conversations. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Remember what I said?